This is a top-down view of the entire system and a demonstration of the startup sequence of the website. This is the wind generation section of our project. This is the solar generation and web server part of our project. We reset the web server microcontroller using the onboard reset button and can see the startup sequence of the system through the serial connection to the laptop. As the server starts up, it creates a new file each time it resets to store the various data points captured from the system. As part of the startup sequence of the web server, the linear actuator must calibrate itself using the Hall sensors attached to the wooden base. This is to ensure that linear actuator is moving the correct amount when the command is sent to move. Once the actuator is calibrated, the web server begins and we can now connect to it through Wi-Fi. Now we go to the local web address of the server to view the website. Here we see the data chart for the solar section of the system continuously updating and reacting to changes in the environment, such as the activation of the lamp, as shown. Now we are sending data to the microcontrollers to change the height of the linear actuator lamp. We can also download the data of the entire system through the push of a button, as shown. The wind section of the website shows the graph for the data points of the wind generation section of the project. We can adjust the PWM value sent to the system, which in turn changes the RPM value of the motor. The wind generation section of the project is physically separate from the solar generation section of the project, meaning that both systems do not need to be next to each other to operate correctly. There are still improvements to be made to the system, such as displaying messages when the enable/disable functionality is triggered, and more accurate RPM measurement on the charge controller, as well as optimizing the website implementation and adding more energy sources over on the website side. But overall, it meets the requirements that we had set out to achieve. We would like to thank our sponsor, Eric Hamke, for giving us the opportunity to work on this project, as well as the UNM ECE staff and faculty for all of their support throughout this project.